Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out. There's a little donation can over on the way out. Okay, go ahead and contribute. Really happy to have Steve back. Some of you guys were here last year.
Yes.
A lot of fun. Better weather tonight.
Yes.
Steve Poltz.
Hey, number 19, running in the right field, grass so green. When you played that game, you played to win. I'm talking about Tony Gwynn.
Yes.
Woo! I could give you 3,141 reasons. He played for San Diego for 20 seasons. When he stepped to the plate, he had no fear. Won 8 batting titles in his career. Hey, number 19, running in the right field, grass so green. When you played that game, you played to win. I'm talking about Tony Gwynn. We live to play the beautiful game, and my life will never be the same. He'd hit the 5-5 hole with a perfect slap, and the ball would fly off into the gap. Hey, number 19, running in the right field, grass so green. When you played that game, you played to win. I'm talking about Tony Gwynn. They retired his number in 2004. He was Mr. Padre right down to his core. He played the game with dignity, lived a life of love and humility. Hey, number 19, running in the right field, grass so green. When you played that game, you played to win. I'm talking about Tony Gwynn. 7 silver sluggers and 5 gold gloves to his game. We jumped to our feet when the announcer spoke his name. In 1994 we fell to the floor, 'cause he ended the season batting .394. Hey, number 19, running into that field, grass so green. When you played that game, you played to win. I'm talking about Tony Gwynn. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you, Tony Gwynn. I loved you, Tony Gwynn. Oh, God bless you, Tony Gwynn. Now you know all the facts about Tony.
Do you ever get to hear that song?
His son did, and they did a ESPN special, and it was a whole special on Tony Gwynn last year. And so his family asked to have it used in the closing credits of the whole thing. And as he was dying, my friend Tim Flannery, who used to play second base for the Pods, he called up Tony and sang it over the phone in this room. And Tony, they said he was smiling because the cancer had gotten real bad. He was like grinning and had a tear. I'm wearing this shirt tonight, and it's a band called The Replacements. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with them, but they were a band I always loved, and they're from Minneapolis, and I always loved the Minneapolis music scene. And I don't know what it is about Minnesota, but they've had just some great artists, like starting with Hibbing, with Bob Dylan, and then Replacements, and Husker Du, and Prince, obviously. And so, anyways, there was this guy in The Replacements, and he took the place of Bob Stinson, who got kicked out of the band for being too drunk. And if you get kicked out of The Replacements for being too drunk,
no problem.
They were like the drunkest band. And I loved them. And I went to see him play right after I got out of the hospital, and I'd had like 13 collapsed lungs. And so they finally had done this major surgery on me called a thoracotomy. So I've had one on each side because I'd had so many collapsed lungs. So I was in the crowd waiting to see The Replacements come on. I remember it was at UCSD, University of California, San Diego. And I don't know what I was thinking because I just was all alone at the show, and I still had the staples in me. And I'd been in the hospital 2 weeks. And I walked right to the front of the stage because I got there early. And the hugest mosh pit broke out, and I remember getting knocked down on the floor, and I was like trying to get out of the way, and I watched the whole show from the side. But I remember years later, because I was like, this is so cool, I can't even believe I got to see The Replacements because they were my favorite band. And the way life works is always weird because it seems like the longer you stay in this business, you end up meeting some of your heroes, and it's just the weird train that we're on is playing music. And so there was this guy that took Bob Stinson's place who got kicked out, and his name was Slim Dunlap, and he played guitar in The Replacements, and I always loved Slim Dunlap. I remember my friend Mark Lindsay telling me he watched The Replacements come out and open for Tom Petty, and they walked out wearing all Tom Petty's wife's dresses. And Tom Petty said to him afterwards, that still isn't going to get you kicked off of the tour. Slim Dunlop had this cool rock and roll look, and he had hair like Bob Dylan, just kind of all up and crazy. And I always idolized Slim Dunlap, and he was like this Minneapolis legend. And so in my band, the Rugburns, at the time we were touring, we got asked to do a tour and open for Slim Dunlap. So we were in Chicago at this club called Shuba's on Southport and Belmont. It's kind of a famous club. It's been there for years. Curt and Mary will know of it. And so I play Shuba's, and Slim Dunlap has this thing where he always has the opening band play poker with him. So we're playing poker, and I just am getting the best cards. And our drummer in the Rugburns is named Stinky. And Stinky will wear a kilt. So Stinky, imagine this, he's standing over Slim Dunlap, watching as the pot gets so big before we're about to go on stage. And so the pot is huge, and it comes down to me and Slim, and we're both have hands that are hidden. He has no idea I have a full house hidden underneath. And I just have junk showing, and he can't believe it because he turns over his cards and all he has is 2 pair. And when he turns it over, he jumps up and goes, I can't believe it. And Stinky's leaning over him, and Slim Dunlap's head hits Stinky in the nose. Immediately breaks Stinky's nose. Blood spatter on the wall. Like that. Like Dexter would have been able to figure out by the blood spatter pattern. And so we still had to go on stage. So one thing leads to another, and years later, so we got to get to know Slim Dunlap, and one thing leads to another, and Slim Dunlap had a massive stroke, and he's probably close to death now, but it's been years, it was a debilitating stroke. And so I made a pilgrimage to see Slim Dunlap after his stroke, kind of like when Bob Dylan went to see Woody Guthrie when he was really sick. And Slim Dunlap can't even talk anymore because the stroke was so bad. And I sang him this song because I knew that he loved Pete Seeger. And so I learned this song to go all the way to Minneapolis to sit at Slim Dunlap's bedside and sing this song to him, and he cried when he heard it. And this is a really cool song that Pete Seeger wrote, and the Smothers Brothers wouldn't let him sing it on the television. The Smothers Brothers wanted him to sing on the television show, but CBS sponsors said, no way, it's by Pete Seeger. We can't have this, because what he's singing about, he was an anti-war song against the Vietnam War, and it's called Waist Deep in the Big Muddy. Yes. And at the time, LBJ was president, and Pete Seeger had a line in it called Nervous Nellies, where he was kind of, that's what LBJ called people that were against the war, Nervous Nellies. When you think about it in today's terms, that was considered too edgy to do. Like, it's really weird. So the sponsors wouldn't let Pete Seeger sing this song on Smothers Brothers television program. And the Smothers Brothers pitched a fit, and they said 2 weeks later, if you don't let him come back and sing it, we're quitting. And so CBS knew the money was coming in, so money talks, and so they allowed him to come on, and he sang it. And Pete Seeger, if you go on YouTube and look at this version of him, he's dressed in a black turtleneck and black pants. It was like punk rock, like Joe Strummer or something, before that even existed. And he sings this song, and this is called Waist Deep in the Big Muddy. It was back in 1952, I was a member of a big platoon. We were on maneuvers in Louisiana, night by the light of the moon. The captain said to call us a sliver, that's how it all begun. We were knee deep in the big muddy, and the big fool said to move on. Captain said, sir, are you sure this is the best way back to base? Sergeant said, go on, dear Evan, the blitz is safe to say. All we need is a little determination, men, follow me, I'll lead on. And we were waist deep in the big muddy, and the big fool said to push on. All at once the moon clouded over, we heard a gurgling cry. A few minutes later the captain's helmet was all that floated by. The sergeant said, turn around men, I'm in charge from now on. And we just made it out of the big muddy with the captain dead and gone. Well, we stripped and dove and found his body stuck in the old quicksand. I guess he didn't know that the water was deeper from the place we once began. Another stream had joined the big muddy about a half a mile from where we'd gone. And we just made it out of the big muddy with the captain dead and gone. Now I ain't gonna point any morals, I'll leave that for yourselves. Maybe you're still walking, you're still talking, you'd like to keep your health. But every time I read the paper, them old feelings come on. We're waist deep in the big muddy, and the big fool says to push on. Waist deep in the big muddy, and the big fool says to push on. waist deep in the big muddy, and the big fool says to push on. I love your deck.
Thanks, man.
This is a great deck to play on.
Let's do it again.
I would love to, if that's okay with you.
Next year.
You're about to watch a show starring me. I don't know what you're about to hear or see. The truth is I have no plan at all. There's a good chance that off this stage I'll fall. My body ain't quite what it used to be. My hair ain't the color it once was. My style icon is Emmylou Harris, mixed with a little Don Was. I lie on stage, I lie in songs, I lay my troubles down. Hey, stick it out with me, kid, I mean, what else is there to do in this godforsaken, deep-fried bacon town? Yeah, you bought the tickets, you paid the cash, you got in the car, you moved your ass. You brought a friend or an awkward date to something you love that they're probably gonna hate. Well, it's music, sweet music. I'm emo, I'm screamo, I'm country, and I'm folk Americana. If you wanna, I'm old-fashioned, but I'm woke. I'm everything to everyone. I'm Jesus, and I'm Buddha too. Don't panic. I'm organic. I'm too scared to be satanic. But mostly, I'm just here to sing for you. Well, I played a lot of shows across this world. But on this deck, it's the best I'll ever play. I'm happy to play. My G-string might snap in two. My face might turn from red to white to blue. But it's not because I'm dying, hey, I'm just patriotic. Well, we all connect like Legos, yeah, we all are symbiotic. I lie on stage, I die in songs, I throw my troubles down. Hey, stick it out with me, kid, I mean, what else is there to do in this craft beer making, earthquake shaking town? Yeah, you bought the tickets, you paid the cash, you got in the car, you moved your ass. You brought a friend or an awkward date to something you love that they're definitely gonna hate. It's music, sweet music. I'm emo, I'm screamo, I'm Grateful Dead, post-stroke Americana. If you wanna, I'm old-fashioned, but I'm woke. I'm everything to everyone. I'm Jesus and I'm Buddha too. Don't panic, I'm organic. I'm too scared to be satanic. But mostly I'm just here to sing for you. Well, I know what you're thinking, what the hell? This guy just sang a whole entire song about himself. Well, the truth is I do it all the time. Well, for me it's therapeutic, and I hope that you don't mind. Well, I probably owe you money, cause you're my therapist. I'm kinda like your escort away from all of this. I cry on stage, I cry on songs, I try to work it out. Hey, stick it out with me, kid, I mean, what else is there to do? And this tincture taking, crap beer making, sourdough bacon, spare change taking, release the kraken. I must be in the wrong town. Yeah, you bought the tickets, you paid the cash, you got in the car, you moved your ass. You brought a friend or an awkward date to something you love that they're probably gonna hate. It's music, sweet music. Well, I'm emo, I'm screamo, I'm techno, and I'm folk Americana. If you wanna, I'm old-fashioned, but I'm woke. Well, I'm everything to everyone. I'm Jesus and I'm Buddha too. Don't panic, I'm organic, I'm too scared to be satanic. But mostly I'm just here to sing for you. Smooches and smokes are getting me down, lifting me up, roller coaster ride, hanging around the tiger and the tail. Cracking the box, filling me up, putting me down, throwing me away, following through, just like I knew it would. Hold on, hold tight, the clock keeps ticking towards midnight. You say you've got no place particular to be, and I'm dying for some company. Finding the bait, setting the heart, throwing the line while I'm reading my book. Lazy river, lackadaisical lake, fishing for my next mistake. Naked paper, the neck, back of my hand, heart beats fast, we're on dry land. Seize the day, no one sees us anyway. Hold on, hold tight, the clock keeps ticking towards midnight. You say you've got no place particular to be, and I'm dying for some company. I just made this song up 7 days ago with my friend Anthony DaCosta and Lindsay Lou. So here's the bridge if I remember it. Break down, shake down, I gotta escape out of this crazy town. Long one, short talk, I ain't looking for a wedding gown. My only vow is that I'm here right now. Look in my eyes, let's get one. Making a wish, my fingers are crossed. Crossing the line, it gets me every time. Hold on, hold tight, the clock keeps ticking towards midnight. You say you've got no place particular to be, and I'm dying for some company. I'm dying for some company. I'm dying for some company. Right on. I remembered it. Here's another really new one. So I have this thing where I love really nice material, like nice sheets. You know, when you get in those really nice 800 thread count that are the real 800 thread count. Like I know some people say it's 1500 thread count. When you get that real 800 thread count, that's so good. And so, I don't know, I was thinking of all this kind of stuff, and I made up this song. It goes like this. Excuse me, mister. What's the thread count of these Egyptian cotton sheets? I forgot my glasses. Oh, you say 800. That's a lot. You'll feel so righteous against my naked well, I've got a date tonight, and I'm gonna make everything right. I've been cleaning all week long, just pretending I'm a maid at a top resort. I wash the sheets in scented fabric softener with the hope of getting laid. Things may get slippery in my soiled sheets. Sometimes I bang into the shelf, I may go blind. I'll probably be alone, but that's okay. I can practice all by myself. I've got a date tonight. I like Sundays for changing bedding. I'll watch a little bedroom TV, though it's bad feng shui. The TV preachers tell me what I'll be getting. They say hell's got room for me today. I ask forgiveness from God above. I tell him I have dark desires. I'm a dirty spoon. I need some water, but I crave fire. I should move the TV to the living room. Oh, I've got a date tonight, and I'm gonna make everything That was just written so.
Like that instant?
No, about a couple weeks ago, but I love singing that because I like the chords and I like the vibe of it. It makes me feel really relaxed, and it talks about I like talking about materials, so that was really cool. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We're with you.
So my friend Molly Tuttle's on the boat, and
Yeah.
if you get a chance to see Molly play, I highly recommend it.
Oh, yeah.
She's really good, and this is a song that we made up at my house one day when she came over, and it goes like this. I don't know the second verse, so I'll just make something up. But the reason I want to sing it is because I wrote the first verse and the chorus back in 1995.
What?
So 95, how many years ago is that?
A lot.
24 years. So I wrote it 24 years ago. Now what happened was, maybe it was 96. I had just, I think it was 96. Yeah, I think it was 96. So I had just written You Were Meant For Me with Jewel. And so the song became a hit. And then I woke up one morning and I was singing that song, and I grabbed the guitar and I go, Jewel, check this out. And I go, and Jewel's like, oh, I love that. Let's make up a song. So we used to make up songs every morning, like just sing songs all the time. So Molly came over to write a song with me, and so we wrote a couple songs together. We write really well together and real fast. She's getting ready to leave, and I go, oh, you know what? And I don't know why it hit me. I go, I have a song I wrote 20 years ago with Jewel, and we wrote it like a week after you remembered me, but we never finished it. And I've had more people come up going, how come you have never finished that song? It was in this electronic press kit that Jewel had. And so I said, and I go, I know you got to get going, but next time maybe I'll play it for you and work on it. She goes, I want to hear it now. And so she sits back down. So I play her the song. And after I sang the first verse and the chorus, she had a tear in her eye. She goes, can I please finish this song? And I was like, yeah, go ahead. So she finished it, and it's going to be on her new record coming out, which is really weird. And so here's the song. But I don't remember the second verse, so I'll just talk about Curt and Mary.
Everybody else does.
Call my cable man, 'cause my screen's blurry. Seems the more I rush, all I do is worry. Too much like my mom, all she does is hurry. What's the girl to do today? Gonna let the ocean flood from beneath my door and carry me in my couch away. If you were here, you'd be my lifeboat, save me. But you're a million miles away. You're a million miles away. Do 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 do. I got asked to play on a floating ship in room 10,002. I almost bit my lip, 'cause it reminded me of just last year. How much fun did we have here? Gonna let the ocean flood. Gonna let the ocean from beneath my door. From beneath my door. Carry me and my couch away. Carry me and my couch away. If you were here, you'd be my lifeboat, save me. If you were here, you'd be my lifeboat, save me. But you're a million miles away. But you're a million miles away. You're a million miles. Do 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 do. Now the last time a girl recorded a song that was a hit song, it sold 15 million copies. Nothing ever could go wrong. Maybe Molly Tuttle will shoot up to the stars, just like she's in a space shuttle. Gonna let the ocean flood from beneath my door and carry me and my couch away. If you were here, you'd be my lifeboat sailing, but you're a million miles away. You're a million miles away. Yes. That'll be cool because the record's not out yet. So if you go to her show and you start singing the she will freak out and be like, what?
I'll do it.
It'll make her really happy. Oh man, do you guys know who Sierra Hull is? Yeah, she's a great mandolin player, and she's really good. Here's this one that she might end up doing, but I wrote this myself, but I purposely am saving a verse for her to write. She was in this one, but then Molly heard it. She goes, "Don't give it to her." But then the crazy thing about that last song is I sent it to Jewel with Molly's verse on it, and Jewel's like, "I need new songs." It was too late. Here's this one that I want to finish with Sierra, but Molly might want to pitch it like this. The weather sure is changing. Things are rearranging. The breaking news is breaking. It's all bad. I could go out for a ride just to try to feel alive. Sometimes I just surrender to the sad. Oh, but I'm a glasses half full girl. I still have faith in this old world. I'm a glasses half full girl. I could open up the paper, see another crazy caper. You think that we're all headed for I don't. I got friends I need to see on. I need the carpe diem. I gotta be released from all this. Oh, but I'm a glasses half full girl. I still have faith in this old world. I'm a glasses half full girl. Oh, but I'm a glasses half full girl. I still have faith in this old world. I'm a glasses half full girl. This will be a fun song. This next one will be a fun song to sing on a ship because it's got really cool background vocals that you guys will pick up, and it goes like this. I wrote it a long time ago when I was in this band called the Roadburns, and it goes like this. My boy He's so sexy. He takes me all the way to Mexico. Oh, 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 oh. That's gonna be your part. He don't care if I dance with other fellas. He's a gentle bear, ain't a big gorilla, no. Oh, 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 oh. We could eat French food or hit a greasy diner. We could guzzle beer or something finer. Give me any grief, he'll give you a shiner. He's as tough as an old coal miner. And best of all, he ain't no sniveling whiner, 'cause he's my boyfriend. He's so sexy. He takes me all the way to Mexico. Oh, 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 oh. He don't care if I dance with other fellas. He's a gentle bear, ain't a big gorilla, no. Oh, 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 oh. He's got a bitchin' car and it's really nice. He's my Latin lover, he's got lots of spice. Gonna put me in the movies no matter the price. We go together like beans and rice. He wears his hair like Jesus Christ, 'cause he's my boyfriend. He's so sexy. He takes me all the way to Mexico. Oh, 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 oh. He don't care if I dance with other fellas. He's a gentle bear, ain't a big gorilla. No, 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 no. No, no. I've searched the city streets, jumped off the Sears Tower, but I landed on my feet. He picks me up at 8 and he goes beep, beep, beep. I slide right down the stairs into his Naga hide seat. He opens up the glove box, hands me some treats. A wrist corsage with some chocolate sweets. Chocolate sweets! If I don't want to walk, then we take a cab. He's as courageous as Captain Ahab. Let me tell you, folks, he's so fab. Stuck with me through drug rehab. He carries my cup to the urine sample lab. He's so sexy. He takes me all the way to Mexico. Oh, 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 oh. He don't care if I dance with other fellas. He don't care if I dance with other fellas. He's a gentle bear, bear. He ain't a big gorilla, no. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, and then you go like this, 'cause he's my boyfriend. 'Cause he's my boyfriend. Yeah, yeah, my funky boyfriend. Yeah, 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 he's my boyfriend. Yeah, yeah, my funky boyfriend. Yeah, 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 he's my boyfriend. Yeah, yeah, my funky boyfriend. Keep the boyfriend going. Yeah, 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 he's my boyfriend. Yeah, yeah, my funky boyfriend. My funky boyfriend. Yeah, yeah, and I'm here. That was off of a Rugburns record called Morning Wood. And that is such a fun song to sing. Oh my God, I love singing that. I wrote it because we started getting a bunch of rednecks coming to the Kelly's Pub to see us, and I was like, I know what I'll do to cull the herd. All right, a song called My Boyfriend, and sing it wearing a dress on stage. And then only the true fans will stay.
That's a true story.
It is true. He knows.
That's a true story.
We know where the bodies are buried.
They do know where the bodies are
Yes,
buried.
it is.
I gotta ask you that personal.
Oh, they want a song in there? Oh,
Just ignore these people.
I can't yet.
At the end.
At the end. She wanted me to give a private show for the girls.
You can do it. We'll allow that.
You guys, this has been so much fun. Thank you so much. I want to do my favorite Bob Dylan song. Is that all right? Because I can never have enough Bob Dylan in my life. And so I love this song, and it makes me feel good to sing this song. Hope you don't mind. Shadows are falling, and I've been here all day. It's too hot to sleep. Time is running away. I feel like my soul is tied in the steel. I still got the scars that the sun didn't heal. There's not even room enough for me to be anywhere. It's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Well, my sense of humanity is going down the drain. Behind every beautiful thing, there's been some kind of pain. She wrote me a letter, and she wrote it so kind. She put down in writing what was in her mind. I don't even see why I should even care. It's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Well, I've been to London, and I've been to gay Paris. I followed the river, and I got to the sea. Been down to the bottom of a world full of lies. I ain't looking for nothing in anyone's eyes. Sometimes my burden is more than I can bear. It's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Now they say if you're gonna be a good songwriter, learn to steal from the best. So I just love this last verse so much, the opening line of this, the two stanzas. I was like, this is the coolest thing Dylan's ever written because it just spoke to me, what he says in it. And then somebody said, he didn't write it. He stole it from the Talmud. And I was like, this is a great. He stole it from ancient scripture. It's even better. So check this out. This is why I like the lines, the two lines. It goes like this. I was born here and I'll die here, against my will. I know it looks like I'm moving, but I'm standing still. Every nerve in my body is so vacant and numb. I can't even remember what it was I came here to get away from. I can't even hear the murmur of a prayer. It's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Now, this has been fun. Should I do another one? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Call that Mary Barron's out here. Get her in the front row.
Oh, you can pull that couch out here that you guys are sitting on.
Yeah, there's plenty of room, actually.
Why don't we pull this couch out here? Oh.
And he's an interior decorator.
Well, I'll do one more song for you, and then
5 more.
okay. 5 more.
5 more. 5 or 10.
Let's see. I wrote a lot of words to this song. I hope I remember it. I'm not so bad once you get to know me. Once you get down on your knees and blow me out. You should show me, water me. You could grow me. Don't you ever snow me. Or I'll hunt you down. I'm a walking happy hour. I'm happier than a happy hour. I'm a happier hour. Oh yeah. I'm a pretty sweet, but I am mostly sour. Well, I'd be pleased to meet you anywhere. Hey, anywhere where eagles dare. I could be a stripe, be a spare, fully clothed or underwear. You could pound on me just like a gypsy snare. Sky is blue and then it's black. I can stretch my balls behind my back. You could call me Steve, or you could call me Jack. If you soak your teeth in Coke, they will turn black. Well, I'm crispy like a tater tot. My nose is stuffed up full of snot. My heater's on. I'm running hot, but for you I'm just an afterthought. If I give you cash, I guess you could be bought. Well, it's Christmas time for you and me. Let's curl up underneath the tree. I'll tie you up by the TV I stole from Walmart. It was free. If the cops come knocking, act that you're asleep. You can be yourself in my double wide. Hey, you don't ever have to hide. The only food I eat is fried. I watch Brokeback Mountain and I cried. I feel at home with you when I'm inside. You I smoke Newport, you smoke Cool. Honey Nut Cheerios, my only rule. Like Omar on the wire, I'm no fool. Did I ever tell you I wrote a hit with Jewel? Yeah, you were truly meant for me, and I was truly meant for you. Let's go camping by the sea. You can climb my flagpole, golly gee. We go together just like Pope and Pete. I break the yolks and make a smiley face with my PJs on. I'm so out of place, I'm a visitor from outer space. You can rub your DNA upon my face. I clip my toenails by the sink. Will you just sip that pretty drink? Ignore the brown trout, it all stink. Get the casing out the sausage link. We're made for one another, don't you think? Come to San Diego town, we got refried beans so golden brown. We kicked out all the mimes and clowns. Everyone smiles and no one frowns. We got extra verbs, lots of vowels and nouns. Well, I'm not so bad once you get to know me. Once you get down on your knees and blow me. I'm from Missouri. You should show me water me. You could snow me, don't you ever snow me, or I'll hunt you down. I will hunt you down. I will hunt you down. That was not my mom's favorite song.
Silver Lining.
Oh, Silver Lining, yeah. But my dad loved it. I'll end on Silver Lining. This is one that I wrote with Jewel as well, and there's some neat videos of us. We looked so young singing this together. It was so fun when we would sing this song, because it wouldn't have existed if it weren't for looking for a rhyme for luck, stuck, and buck. And we were thinking of all these words, and we were running out of words because we needed one more rhyme with luck, stuck, and buck for the verse. And finally I go, John Kruk. And that was when Jewel goes, who's John Kruk? Oh. And I go, who's John Kruk? I yelled it like this at her. Who's John Kruk? Wait, pretend you're Jewel. Okay, here we go. Say, who's John Kruk? Who's John Kruk? He's only my favorite baseball player in the world. He has a mullet. He bats left-handed. He played for the San Diego Padres, for the Philadelphia Phillies, and ended his career with the Chicago White Sox. He ended his career as a 300 hitter. He knew he was going to get 300 if he got one more hit. He went out to right field, and then he checked himself out of the game in Chicago for the White Sox on the south side, because he knew he'd be a 300 hitter. And Jewel goes, okay, calm down. And I go, I'm not finished with you. He had one testicle. She goes, how did you know that? So I'll say, he had one testicle. And you go, how did you know that? He had one testicle.
How'd you know that?
Because he went on the David Letterman show and he wore a t-shirt and he put a Sharpie and he marked on it that said, if you don't play by my rules, I'm going to take my ball and go home. Because he'd have testicular cancer, so. You need to be at my show Thursday. Can we borrow her? Okay, good, thank you. This is the dress rehearsal for your performance. I'll yell at you.
Got it, Lori.
So that's how the song, that's how John Kruk ended up making it in the song. And then as luck would have it, this radio station, this NPR station called WXPN out of Philly, started playing the song. And John Kruk was living in Philly at the time and he heard it. And he called me up. And he owned a bar in West Virginia, and the name of the bar was Third Base. And they go, why did you name the bar Third Base? He goes, because it's the last place you go before you go home. So cool, right? And then I go, John, I want you to come visit me in San Diego. I'll take you surfing. He goes, I'm too fucking fat to surf. John Kruk had this big beer gut. Like he did not look like an athlete. He was a ball player. And he would have a big chew of tobacco. He had a beer gut. And at Padre games, I kid you not, he would order pizzas to be delivered. In the middle of the game, and he would have somebody go to Filippi's because he liked Filippi's pizza, and they would walk down with Filippi's pizza to the dugout at the old Jack Murphy Stadium. And they would go, John Kruk? And he'd be standing there, he'd light up a cigarette and grab the pizza. So they had a reporter come down and talk, and they go, don't you think you're a bad example for kids who want to be an athlete? And he goes to the lady, I ain't an athlete, lady, I'm a ball player. He was crazy, man. I loved him. Had a mullet. So I explained all that stuff to Jewel, and then she was like, all right, we'll say John Kruk in the song. So we kept it. And this goes out to my buddy Curt. Thank you for, Curt came to my show at Uncommon Ground in Chicago, and he's a good guy, and he lets us all come into his cabin. Look, he's got his neighbors leaning over the rail here.
And get in.
Thank you, Curt. Thank you.
You guys are like in the right field bleachers at Wrigley. This is center field, that's left field, so that's the right field bleachers. Bartman's over here. I know. Hey, you guys got your World Series, so my Padres still have never won one. And my Chargers have never won a Super Bowl. Crazy, but
Too soon.
too soon. This is a song called Silver Lining, and I'll end on this song, and then I'll sing a song in there for these lovely ladies too.
And we're going to do a picture with Will before we get out of here, so don't everybody just run away.
So I want to do this song, but what I want,
here.
since you're gonna be at the show Thursday night at 11. If you are gonna be there, we're gonna reenact that thing. If not, don't worry. It's at the
I'll scream it out.
Crystal Meth Atrium.
Oh, we'll be there.
Okay, good.
We'll be there.
We'll be there.
Make sure
Somebody will
she's
be there.
So what I want to do is just practice the chorus because it'll sound really neat on this boat. So it'll go. Silver lining, where'd you go? One more time. Silver lining, where'd you go? That's good. You try this. Silver lining.
The Diane's part right there. Just like that.
Muffins in the toaster. I got my raspberry jam. My grandpa was a sailor, and he came into this land. And he was looking for gold, a pretty hand to hold, some cards to fold. At least that's what I've been told. Silver lining, where'd you go? I turn on my TV, they got talking heads in space. It used to be so easy to have a little faith. I used to rely on luck to earn an honest buck. I didn't feel so stuck. I didn't limp around like John Kruk. Silver lining, where'd you go? used to have hope. Now we got soap on a rope. Used to have dreams, now we got overpaid. Yankee teams, we got grocery baggers, graffiti taggers, golf ball shaggers. Go team, go. Okay, Silver Lining, where'd you go, everybody? Silver Lining. Come on now. Silver Lining, where'd you go? Oh my God, that was really good. I feel, yeah. My landlord knocks upon my door, and she's got that payday face. I swear to God, she should be paying me to live inside this place. It's a filled with sharks and fins, with double chances. Say thick in your skin, baby, if you wanna win. Silver lining, come on now. Silver lining, where'd you go? I fixed myself some herbal tea, 'cause it's healthier, they say. Well, healthier ain't half as fun. I'll take a cold beer any day. I used to have dysfunctional fun in the cancerous sun with my codependent hun, eating greasy hot dogs on a buttered up bun. Silver lining, silver lining, where'd you go? One more time. Silver lining, silver lining, where'd you go? One last time, I'm in. Silver lining, big ending. Silver lining, where'd you go? Thank you so much, Curt.
Steve Poltz, the president.
Thanks, neighbors.
Last year you played right there and she sat at your feet right there.
Oh.
And then you kicked her.
That was the best kick I ever had.
Oh.
That's why they're on that side of the wall.
Will, how you want to do it?
So I want to try two things real quick. So one is, if you don't mind, Steve, put your guitar back on.
Yes.
So we gotta do this quick because I know the bridge gets bad.
Okay.
Who else got a phone on? Does everybody?
Yeah.
Turn on your flashlight.
Awesome. Where do you want me?
Just stand where you are.
Okay.
Hold on, go down. Hold them down.
You want me on my knees
So
or?
everybody's right. No, just right where you are. Hold your legs down until everybody's ready. Put your phone down until everybody's ready.
Okay.
Okay, excellent.
Mary, get in here.
Yeah, everybody get in.
Mary, get over here. Give me Steve.
Look for a dollar bill on the floor.
Well, I gotta let Mary my seat.
Did you?
Actually, this is actually cool with them going down.
Down here for a reason.
While you're down there.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
Here, down
Wherever
Do you remember that story?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm there for a reason.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Ready?
Hold on.
Tell us when.
Well, hold on. This is actually kind of cool with it even just like that.
Yeah.
So I want to do one more. Stop posing. Oh. One was for playing with it, but hold on. Here, I will do the flash. Let's do the post one first. Y'all come on in. You gotta come in. I can't see you. You're okay. All right. Here's this one's good. Everybody look at me for one. 1, 2 legs here. 1, 2, 3.
4, 6,
One more. 1, 2, 3.
8, 9, 10.
Okay, that's good for that. That's so bright. Okay. So now let's see if this works.
Wait.
All right. So just if you have a light, just kind of hold it. Don't go up because again they get mad.
Yeah.
We don't want to
Gonna get pissed
this one stop for like come on in. This one I want to do like Steve's playing still.
Okay.
Because I already got yellow posing. Stop posing. I
Let's
want to
do
do.
Act natural. Act natural, everybody. We're all posing.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, that's cool.
One more time.
Silver lining,
Go.
silver lining, where'd you go? Silver lining, silver lining, where'd you go?
That's cool. That's awesome.
All right, how about now? Just one with me. All right, important things. Buy merch, throw something in the can, go see him live.